Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, wherever you may be in this big, beautiful world. Thank you again for joining me with Storytime with Rob. And today I have a really short story for you. Hopefully we can learn a great and valuable lesson from it. This one is called Be Prepared. An engineer of a fast express, as he rounded a bend, suddenly saw a short distance ahead a freight wreck on the track next to his own. Two cars had buckled over and lay in the path of his train. So if you can picture that, he's coming down the track on a passenger train, and here's two cars that are sitting on the track in front of him. In a flash, the engineer pulled the throttle wide open and yelled to the fireman to duck down low. The terrific impetus of the express knocked the wrecked cars from the track in the splintered debris, and the train was brought to a stop a half mile on the other side. As the passengers crowded about the engineer, one asked him how, in such a moment of crisis, he could think quickly enough to make an act upon the only decision that could have saved the train from wreck. He replied, "I did not think. I did not have to think. I had often thought of such a possibility, and I made up my mind 10 years ago just what I would do if such a situation ever arose. And when it did come, I acted instinctively." So you can see that all these years that this train director had been controlling these trains up and down the tracks, he had pictured in his mind of such an event happening, and he ran these scenarios through his head time and time again and asked himself, what exactly would I do if this actually did happen? And he acted instinctively rather than having to think about it, and because of that he saved all of the people on the train. So I want to ask you, what are you doing to think ahead? We've heard the quote, "If we fail to prepare, then we prepare to fail." So whether you're a farmer, a butcher, a UPS driver, a school teacher, or a medical professional, or even a parent or a grandparent, what are you doing in your life today to think ahead of events that may happen to prepare yourself for how to deal with those things? Thank you for joining me again, and I hope you have a most fabulous day, and until tomorrow, be safe.